Yeah, welcome to the open book, where truth don't hide, stories ride, and every chapter got that power. Turn the page, now you stepping in, where real ones talk and the fake pretend. From viral heat to deep convo, we write the truth, let the whole world know. This ain't just a channel, it's a movement. The open book, every story, every voice.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the open book. This is your host, Lakeisha. I hope everyone's having a wonderful weekend. It is a beautiful Saturday, okay? And I hope everyone's either relaxing, enjoying, just sitting back, watching TV, catching up on some things. We are going to tap in just for a short period of time because I wanted to go over a few updates. Okay, make sure y'all come in and tap that like button. Let everyone know we are live. Also, make sure that you vote in the poll. Okay, I wanted to know y'all's thoughts on this unseen footage. Okay, let's see. Let me see who we have here so far. Hey, Terry, welcome. Thank you for joining and thank you for being first in the building. Also, y'all, this live is for educational and entertainment purposes only and is covered under the Fair Use Act. Information shared is alleged in our opinions as we react to various topics and people. And speaking of reacting, okay, one of the topics that we're going to talk about is an update with Carlos, okay, in the Romika case. Now, y'all, we are still waiting on justice for Romika. I know that her family, they participated in a march that they had in her honor last week. And then they're also going to do another march coming up this week. Okay. I think it's like once a week that they're out in Chicago, just joining forces for justice for Romika. We want to continue to keep her name alive and keep the conversation going so that there could be a level of accountability in this case. Okay. And that, you know, the things that have been talked about so far, y'all, some stuff has been all over the place. Okay. And so the whole key to all of this is to get to the truth of what really took place and what really happened that day. Okay, what actually happened during that time. And so there have been conversations, and that takes me to the poll of one of Carlos's, I don't know what we want to call him, friend. Used to be, a lot of people say, you know, they had more going on than what meets the eye. Okay, I don't know, that's all alleged. But he has been stating that he has some footage that is pretty much leading up to the whole incident. Okay, now there have been videos that we've seen already of Romika in her final moments, you know, some of the aftermath of what took place that day. And so he's stating that he has footage of what took place prior to her being unalived. Okay. Now, one update that I wanted to show y'all, Carlos had posted on his Facebook on yesterday. So let me pull up what he posted. All right. So yesterday around 11:30, he came out and he put the little heart that has the little like bandages around it and the sad face. Okay. Now, y'all know his birthday was on the 8th. Okay. And during his birthday, there was some posts that others made allegedly to him. And he chose to upload or reshare those posts, I should say, onto his Facebook. And it showed him flossing with his necklaces and pointing the pretend pow pow signals and things of that sort. So I don't know if he had an official birthday party or not that day, but those were some of the posts that were showing, hey, joy to the world. Welcome, sis. Thank you for joining. Those were some of the posts that were showing on his birthday. And I did share that as a short, some of those posts. If y'all have not caught that, make sure you tap in and look at that. But yesterday, this was the only thing that it showed. Okay. Now, I have mixed feelings about this. Okay. Because on one hand, we've seen video footage of how he was reacting with Romika laying there on the ground. Okay. We've seen video footage of him trying to get the crowd to kind of be quiet, to say that this was self-defense, uh, looking like, going back and forth between them and standing over Romika and things like that, that made him look heartless and cold. Like we've seen these things with our own eyes, okay? On the other side of that, we have also seen videos of times when they were together as a family. We've seen the times when Romika was smiling, when her and her son and Carlos were out and about, they share a son together. So a part of me is like, man, how dare you, trying to get the attention. Every time you come out, it's about you, not about justice for Romika or her family or y'all's son, but trying to put the focus on you. And then the other side, I'm like, after being with someone that long, although it seemingly looked like a very toxic relationship based off of some of the videos we've seen and some of the things that even her mother has shared, and so not mother, her family has shared and so forth, that they went back and forth a lot. I believe that there was some love there at one time, even if it was some toxic type of love. Hold on, y'all. My kids getting a little too loud. Even if it was a toxic kind of love, you have to wonder, was there a moment or some part of him that really did care at one point? Okay. And so now the actions and what took place that day are final. You cannot turn back the hands of time, as much as he may want to, as much as people may want to bring Romika back. Okay. So now I'm wondering, is he starting to feel, because y'all know in the heat of a moment, you feel a certain type of way. And then as time goes on, it has been a little over a month since she's been gone. Okay. Hey, Susan, welcome. Thank you for joining. Okay. Hi, Sienna. She said, all these theatrics are really pissing me off. It's so distasteful. You're heartbroken because that conscience is eating. Thank you. That conscience is eating you the hell up. He got to miss me with that. Sorry to swear and be aggressive. No. I'm feeling those same things. And I'm also trying to feel some type of empathy. Okay. Because I would just hope that a piece of him knows that he messed up, knows that what went down that day should not have happened, and the mother to his son is gone, and that little boy's life has changed because of your actions. That this here, it did not have to go down like that. I was telling y'all last night or early this morning that looking at some of her videos, just the being in fight mode or wondering mode, is he cheating, is like all that going back and forth. No one wants to go through that in a relationship just all the time. Like it and not to say it was one-sided. I don't know what all happened in their relationship. We can only go by some of the things that we're seeing, right? But it's the audacity for me that every post that is coming out is to try to garner, it makes it look like the perception that we have is to garner some type of attention or sympathy for you, when this did not have to happen this way. Okay. We don't see you posting anything about, I want justice for my baby's mother, because it would have you going against Holly. Okay, and we don't know if you were one of the masterminds behind this elaborate looking plan, allegedly. Okay, so would that make you look guilty if you did something like that, or make her not happy with you until she wants to tell it all? Okay, so you got to walk on eggshells around that one, because she, you don't know, she gonna flip off on you too, or start snitching on you. All right, so he can miss me with this. I just was like, I feel like it's another tactic to get garner some type of attention and sympathy in the moment, and this was yesterday. So this would have been 2 days after his birthday when he posted this one. And then let me pull up. Hold on, y'all, 1 second. Now I don't know if y'all seen this. I'm gonna play it one more time. Y'all, it tickles me. I'm sorry. This little this little part tickles me. Let me show my screen. Now I feel like if this thing goes to court, okay, and he has to be a witness and testify, I do feel that at some point, because he gonna look out for him. Notice these posts he's putting out, he's looking out for himself. He's not mentioning nobody else. He gave his son a little piece of a post. Okay. The other part of the post was about him. But I feel that it would go down a little something like this.
What they?
They. Look at it. Kareem Akbar. That's right, the educated brother from the bank. He's the real head of the CMB, the brains behind the whole thing. I told you, this thing is bigger than Nino Brown, and I got a list of proof. If I'm going down, I'm taking a whole lot of people with me.
Order in the court. Order in the court.
Okay. I feel that if Carlos has to go down for anything, he's taking the whole operation down with him. Okay. He's gonna start snitching left and right. So hopefully, hey, it was nothing like that, because he's definitely gonna start snitching. He's gonna definitely start tattletelling on everybody. Hey, it is what it is. Thank you for joining. So now y'all know I gotta stand corrected on something, because anytime I'm wrong, I have no problem correcting what I may have been wrong about. Rhapsody said that post could have been for him, not Romika, because he guilty. That's what I was saying. I'm trying to. I was like, trying to see if maybe there was like maybe 10% of a heart there where he really regrets what happened that day and feels bad. I'm trying to give him that, but it really looked like you're just trying to garner some type of attention and sympathy. Okay. Because it did not have to happen like that. It did not have to go down like that. So I definitely agree with that. So y'all know I was trolling Q in another chat, and I think I may have said it on my own channel too, because I was like, Q is out here doing all of this for a guy that has not had him in any of his videos. Now, I will say the videos that I've seen or went through, I didn't see Q. Okay. Now, he took it upon himself to show us some evidence. Okay. Because y'all know I'm about evidence and seeing proof and so forth. And on his page this morning, I believe it was this morning or yesterday, he uploaded some videos. Now, I'm not playing the videos, giving them any views, okay, on the videos. But I did want to show y'all these two pictures where he, and I'm curious to know how long ago did they take this? Okay, because Q looks nothing like he looked in these photos. Okay, let me pull that up. All right, so here is one of them. Okay, this is Carlos on the right in the orange jacket, and then Q is way over here. Now he y'all let me know. Now, Q, you better not have put yourself in this picture in Photoshop you into this picture. Okay. Okay, he better not Photoshop himself because I'm looking, I'm like, man, he way over there. Okay, but he is in a picture with Carlos. Now I'm wondering, the people in this picture, okay, were any of them cameramen or out there during all of this whole scene? Were any of these guys out there? Because who are these guys? Okay, but Q is in the same photo as Carlos. So we can put them together in the same room. Okay, because he said he has not spoken to Carlos within 3, 4, 5 years. I don't know why I gotta go 3, 4, 5 all the time. Okay. Either it's 3 or 4. I could get that, but 3, 4, 5, like that's a gap. Every time he says it is 3, 4, 5, he'd have made him right. Hi, Lala, the business. Thank you for joining. He'd have made himself an accessory. People can keep talking if they want. More people talk, the more it seems as a setup. Exactly. Okay. I'm telling you, to be honest, is the more I sit back, sometimes when you're in the chat a lot, we cutting up, we talking to each other, cracking jokes and stuff like that. Hey, Latte, good afternoon, sis. You miss some stuff. Okay. Well, sometimes if you are in the bushes or just sitting back watching, more stuff comes out. If you let people talk, just let them talk, they will tell more and more. And you're like, oh, okay, I've been missing something. Okay. Just let people talk and talk. And then eventually stuff starts coming out. Okay. And so he did get with me and say that, hey, I have been. So he did tell me that, but he also provided some evidence that he was in a video. Now, this could have just been a picture, okay? That they were in a picture together, but I guess I'll give him, it was a video that they were in. I don't know how long ago this one was, okay? Then he also shared another one. Okay, let me pull that one up. Let's see. Y'all, it's Saturday. Y'all know the kids at home, y'all. Saturday is laid back for everybody. If y'all hear some in the background. All right, so this one, let's see, is this the other one? Yeah. All right. Now y'all think Q in this picture too. Why they put Q at the end all the time? Wait, huh? Why do they put him at the end all the time? Okay, y'all think he photoshopped into these pictures or are they real? Is he really there? Because wait, hold up. Wait a minute. Did the other picture have the same outfit? Hold up, y'all. I'm trying to see the outfit right quick. I done forgot what he had on in the other picture. Let me see. I done forgot that fast. Hold on. Okay. Okay, now it's a different outfit. Okay. He has the low haircut. It's a different outfit. Okay. I was about to say, wait a minute. Maybe because I've been looking at these when I did the photos and stuff like that. That's probably why I thought it was the same outfit. Okay, let me pull up the other one. So this was the first one. YQ on the same side. Exactly, Susan. That's what I'm trying to peep too. Let me find out that you were photoshopping yourself into these pictures. Wait a minute. Let's look a little closer at the second one. Let me find out you are photoshopping yourself. Okay, let's see. Y'all, what do y'all think? You think he's really there? I'm trying to see. Is he holding up a sign? I don't think he's holding up a sign. I don't think he's holding up a sign. But he's on the left again. Okay. So this shows that they're outside together. Okay. Um, they were in the house together on the other one. They're outside or changing the color of the top too. Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I don't know who the other guys are in this photo, or how long this was taken, how long ago this was taken. But this is Carlos and his group, his crew, I guess. I don't know if any of these fellas were on the scene of the crime. Now there was a guy, remember I showed y'all, that was standing off to the right out there. Let me pull up that picture because I've been trying to see if I see him in any of these pictures. Okay. Let me pull that one up. Gotta go through my stash. Y'all bear with me. Oh, here it is. Okay. Y'all see that guy to the right? Yellow one. You think it's Photoshop? Okay. I've been looking to see if I see that guy on the right somewhere in one of those pictures. Okay, because he was standing there as a witness too. I think he doesn't carry any weight with the group, just there. Right. That's what I was wondering too. How much of, because like in the other videos, I promise y'all, the main ones that I've watched, I haven't seen Q in those videos. And those were ones that are more recent, so forth. Like, I don't know how long ago this was. Hi, Kimberly. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Okay. Yeah. I think he was there, but it looks like, because you know how like you take pictures with a group and you could tell a lot by probably by the body language. Okay, so if people are close to you, hi Catherine, welcome. If they're close to you, it's a certain way. Let me pull up that picture again. It's a certain way you lean in with people and things like that. Okay, like you're close. If people don't really like have a bond with you like that, sometimes you take a picture, it's like kind of awkward. That's the feel that I was getting from these pictures. And I thought it was just me. Okay. Hey, isn't she lovely? Welcome, Shalom. Thank you for joining. Okay. Hey, keeping it real. I can show you the video I'm in. Okay, tell me this. How long ago was this, Q? This picture here? Cause see, why they leave you off to the side like that? Hey, Joanne, welcome. And like I said, I stand corrected. You said you were. You showed your proof. Okay, my apologies. But I'm still trying to figure this out. How come they have you on the same side every time? Why Carlos always got to be on the right? Is he oldest? Okay, is he supposed to be oldest of the group? Because baby, ain't okay. Like I guess he thought he was supposed to be the main guy in these groups. Like it's a way that y'all pose in both of these photos. Like why is he out to the side by himself? Okay. And then we got you on the left in all the pictures, but it's like everybody else is like a group. Why it didn't embrace you, put you up in there too, just like you standing out to the side. How long ago was this? So Q was passing through the neighborhood. Wait a minute. Susan, not passing through the neighborhood. Say Q, she said you ran and jumped. You ran and jumped in there. Okay, let me see. This is my first time doing someone up on panel with Restream. I've usually done it with StreamYard. Let me try it. Oh my gosh. I am tickled. Not run up. Oh, that's 2022. I always stand to the side. It's another picture with me. Carlos is right beside me. Oh, okay. Okay, got you. Hey, honey, 5K gangster. Thank you for joining, sis. Look how small Q is compared to the others. Girl, I'm done. Okay. Let me pull up that other one. Because it's always to the side. Now, this tickled me when you said he looked like he was walking down. He was walking down the street. Okay, can I take a picture with y'all? Let me see. Let me pull the other one up. Let's see here. Okay, I'm telling you. Okay, I hear something.
Yeah, you can hear me?
I can hear you, but I can't see the picture. I'm trying to see where your picture gonna show. Let me see.
Right. So I can see a picture right there. Like you saying like I'm off to the side, like I'm really in the middle of everybody. What y'all mean?
We look, but at this, it looks like you off to the side view. Why is it like
How?
you're always
Look,
on the left? Can y'all
Chauncey
see
is
Q?
literally.
Hold on. Q, hold on one
If you
second.
look, it's another picture me and Los with Los standing right behind me. Would that make you feel better?
Okay.
I
Yeah.
have multiple pictures with them. Like
Oh, you
at
do?
least 20, 30, 40 pictures. I have 2 Facebook pages. And
Mhm.
if you go to Los page and you matter of fact, if you go to my page and press my tag photos, Los actually tagged me only in those pictures. So
Got you. Okay. No,
me and
I
Los
was
was not friends on Facebook because I unadded him. That don't mean we was never friends on Facebook. We was friends on Facebook, but I unadded him. It's another picture where Los is standing clearly right behind me, with only us with that guy with the red hoodie and that guy with the green jacket and that guy with the blue hat. It's only me, Los, him, and the guy with the red shirt. It's only us three in that picture with Los standing right next behind me. I was more of Los' right hand man besides the big guys, but I was with Los every single day. I decided the little guys, they was, let's say him with the green shirt would be with him with the red, him with the red hoodie would be with him with the blue, and I will always be with Los.
okay. Got you. Okay. So how long ago was this picture?
That picture is, I think that's a 2020 picture.
2023.
No, 2020.
Oh, 2020. So like 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. Man, can y'all
Yeah,
see us?
my,
I don't know if they
my
can
most
see.
recent picture with him is 23 though.
Oh, so about 2 years. So that's 2 years ago.
Half years ago. It was almost 2.5. It's about because it wasn't the summertime. It was yeah. It was yeah. Yep.
Well, my whole point was I was standing corrected on that. You did show your proof. Now, something else you showed, and you could tell us about this. Let me pull this picture up right quick and you can give us some more details about this that you posted. Thank you for joining. Okay. So this here, we saw this. So, all right. So this about your YouTube that you are
Right.
finally going to be able to go live or show your
Hmm.
video.
Yeah.
So when are you gonna do that? Because that's what everybody been waiting on. You've been
It's there
saying it.
ready. It's there ready in 24 hours.
So this was posted yesterday or today?
That was posted yesterday around 6 o'clock.
Oh, okay. So 24 hours. So by 6 tonight, you should be able to post it.
But go live. I'm gonna do it on my live. I'm not gonna post a video where people can chop and screw and save it to their own shit and all that. No, you're gonna have me in the video some type of way where you're not gonna be able to just overly, you know what I'm saying, crop this video out. That's the reason why I'm trying to figure out how to release the video, because it's still views at the end of the day that count towards money. So
Let me remove some of these. This is my first time on Restream doing this. I'm used to StreamYard. So
right.
let me
So
get
you,
this
you,
off of
you see
here.
that picture right there to the right. That picture Los tagged me in. He only tagged me in that picture right there. It's on his page. If you go to my tag photos on my page, you're gonna see me tagged in that photo right there back from Los, Carlos Oway page.
Okay, got you. Well, I think so. Someone asked what was the reason that you shared the pictures?
Oh, I just shared the pictures just so people could get another refresh because I shared some more pictures with me and Los in it too. Then they tried to say that was Photoshop. Like that's weird.
Yeah, I did see that. Okay, so the video, so you said you're gonna do it as a live.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it on my live and I'm gonna show people. I'm gonna get the crowd there. Then I'm gonna show the live and then you know what I'm saying so people can share it and stuff like that.
Okay. Now this video, okay, let's because I know we kind of talked about it on when you were on Dee's panel. Can you kind of tell us with no interruptions? Because I wanted you to have a chance to just tell it without interrupting some of the things that we'll see from the beginning. And you said this is what transpired before what we see from these other
Right.
videos, right?
Right.
Okay, so can you give us like a summary of what took place from the beginning to where this is going to end?
Right. Okay. So a quick little summary. You see in the video, you see Los at his truck, in his back truck, and then you see Holly in the back seat, in the passenger back seat, putting her baby in the car.
Okay.
And then you see developing, and you see Romika pulling up, hop out. She walk around Holly front side car, go towards the back side where Holly is standing. But Holly is not looking up. Holly is not standing straight up. Holly is bending down inside the car. But you can tell it's Holly there.
Okay. Now, can I pause for a second? When Romika pulled up, was there any interaction in that moment between her and Carlos when she gets out the car, or does she just pull her car over and automatically just gets out of the car and walks over to Holly, the passenger
Yeah.
side?
Yeah, that's exactly what she did. Los noticed that Romika was coming, but he probably didn't notice it was her because there's so many people that be coming and hopping out the car, you know, parking there and shit like that. So when he looked back, he kind of did like a glance look, and then he looked back. He's like, "Oh, that shit, that's Romika." You know, by that
Okay.
time, Romika had Holly hair dragging her.
Okay.
She already have started. So basically, so once Romika approached Holly, you see Romika deliberately grab her and she kind of drag her. Then you see kind of swinging a little bit, and at the same time you see Holly kind of struggling a little bit from whatever she trying to grab a look like she gonna get, and then you see the door shut. You see the door shut, and then after she hit her a few times, you see Lois hurry up and come run behind Romika and grab her by the waist, and then he
Okay.
started dragging her towards her car. And you see a Mexican lady walking up right before Romika grabbed Holly. You see the Mexican girl and some other dude walking up.
Now, when he grabbed her, is this the part where you said, where was he taking her at that point when he was grabbing her up?
He was pushing her inside of Romika's passenger side door.
Now,
Yeah.
what do you think the purpose was of him taking her there to the passenger side?
He was trying to hurry up and force her to get in the car so she can leave.
I just didn't understand that part. Like when I've heard you say that, I just didn't understand why he would take her to the passenger side when if he wanted her to leave, he would have taken her to the driver's side.
No, he done. He not finna over. Like y'all got to think about it. He not finna overly pick her up and do all of this to get a charge or get something. Say that you know what I'm saying. Like she can blame something on him for physically touching her. So he's not gonna do too much where she's gonna feel the need. Oh, I can be dirty and call and say, you know what I'm saying? Because he ain't overly roughhouse me. You know what I'm saying? If he don't overly roughhouse her, it's nothing she can blame on him. So he's just gonna do to his best ability to try to get this girl to leave.
Got you. Now, you had mentioned though before that allegedly there were some text messages leading up before we continue with what was happening on the scene. Leading up to that, you said there was some text now messages being sent,
Yep, there was a text now message that was sent to Lowe's phone, is sent to Holly phone.
and they
Two
were
separate.
thinking that was Romika. How did they know that that would have been like Romika, or thought it was
Because
her?
that's the only person that threatened them. And that's the only person that's gonna say something about spitting on a baby and all of that. Like
But you do know, okay, even with that, there are people that can know information about people they've had conversations with and can make stuff look a certain type of way, because it's hard to prove if there is text now that it was specifically, people. Now, let's just say it was. Are you saying that they didn't say anything back to her? Like,
Yeah, they text back. If text messages responded back, that's how I know for a fact it's Romika.
okay, so they were going back and forth. So thinking about that and having that context, do you think that they knew that it's a possibility she could come through there and maybe they were going to
No, because she pull up at places. She pull up places Holly at, but Holly might disappear for a quick second. Like in the video that I posted about Romika when she had the blue jean jacket on, she was there trying to. She like, I catch that bitch around you, I'ma drag her ass. Holly was there. Holly was sitting in a car in tents, so she won't be attacked by Romika. So Romika can come and get Lil Los and she can leave. But that same night she ended up pulling back up on Los. That same exact night. So the video that I posted when she actually said Holly name and she had the pink that's the same day from the blue jean jacket, because it's just the blue jean jacket that's covering over the Nike jogging suit, the shirt and the shorts and the shoes. It's all the same.
Okay, so that was all the same night. Okay, because I do remember those two videos. And y'all, we just having a conversation, like not saying it was justified. So I want everyone to know, y'all already know my stance on this, that I don't think it was justified. What we're trying to, he said that now we're getting to the point where he's able to go live and show the video for those of you coming in. He showed that on his page that YouTube has now approved him to go live and show this video, that everyone is wondering if there's this, other little part that we miss. And we're just trying to get some background leading to that moment. Okay. So regardless of what it is, I still would like to have context, not saying it was justified. Okay. We're just listening to this, trying to see what was what. And it is what it is. That's what our goal is. So and if y'all forgot, he's referring to the two videos. There was one video that was put out where is that the one where she was hugging her son and he looked like he was about to cry and she was walking off?
Yep. Yep. That video. She had called Los because she heard that Holly and Los and Lil Los was all out having basically like a family time, like, bitch, why you around my son type shit. So she texts Los, was asking him to give her son. That's why you see him in the video, like, take your son, because that's in the text message that she was saying to him. She was making that an emphasis that I'm coming to get my son, but it was really about catching Holly there.
Okay, I did see that part. So then, so from that point, it with her in the car and she gets out, was that before or after that moment when she was getting out? Wait, you remember the other video when she got out the car and she said about Holly and this girl said that she would vouch for him in the same. You say she had that same outfit on, right? And she got out the car saying Holly was a hoe. Was that before or after that moment? Was that after or before?
That was after that moment with the blue jacket. That was like 4 or 5 hours later. She ended up pulling up to Los back. That's in the back of the alley. You can literally see Los Benz truck right there and see Romika car right there.
Oh, okay. So that was the same day, about 4 or 5 hours later. Now that video that day, how long ago was that?
That was in July, June, July. Yeah, July. Yep, around. I believe it was right around the 4th of July. If that day looked like they playing with fireworks, so I'm pretty sure that was the day they was down at Dunbar Park and stuff like that. That most likely was the 4th of July.
Okay, so that was around July. Okay. All right. So then going back to this. So
keep in mind too, Romika validated her order of protection July 14th. So that was 10 days later she validated the order of protection.
Okay.
That she was actually called in on this time.
So that was the time when did Romika allegedly know about this restraining order?
Yeah, she knew about it. She was dodging the police to try to get served, but they end up serving her. They served her.
Okay, because I did see from Treasure Island. Is it Treasure Island? Travel Island. She had shared a video showing the whole. Y'all remember in the chat that video where it showed the chain of events with the restraining order and that Romika was eventually served. However, she did not go to the court date, I think, which was 5 days after.
Yeah, she
And
was
it
trying to
was,
avoid all that.
yeah, it was in a different city. So Holly was granted that restraining order by default. But I didn't know if Romika knew that it had been granted.
Right, but they still was gonna give it to her as long as she showed up. They only defaulted because she didn't show up. If she would have showed up, they would have served. They would have gave it to her.
Okay.
She
Now,
earned that order of protection. She earned that motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie. She earned that motherfucker.
oh, well, she admitted that she fought, and then the cousin said that side of the family. I don't think they're shined down from that. They're a tough family. That's what they did. She said they fought, even boy cousins. They were tough.
Oh,
Ride
yeah,
and die.
trash out.
Now, let me ask this. Okay, clarify this because I know some people may not have been in certain lives to catch this information.
Right.
Yesterday, you had said that Holly was your sister. Is
Right.
that true or not?
Nah, that's not true.
Okay, so y'all that did not hear him last night, he said that was not true. Now, why did you say that though? Because you already
Because everything I say, I'm lying. Everything I say, I'm lying. So it's like I'm like, all right. So y'all keep asking me the same Holly shit and my Holly brother. I'ma just tell y'all yeah this time, just to see if y'all gonna believe it's because it's some bullshit. So it's still people who didn't believe it. You know what I'm saying? It's still motherfucker who all fucked up. Like now you want to believe some bullshit. Like that was just my whole tactic of telling somebody yeah just to see your reaction. Because I'm steady telling them no, and then they keep saying no. You are Holly brother, and you are Los, and then you Holly, and all this. Like, what the fuck?
I couldn't take it seriously because, to be honest, the reason I didn't believe it because Gigi was already over there trying to put it together because she said y'all had the beginning sounds in y'all's names, and she was looking it up and said y'all's names were like Arabic, and I said, well, Gigi just talked about that, so I didn't believe that part. Also, another question. She asked, it is what it is, said, are you going to show the entire video at one time?
I'm gonna show the entire video up until the point of where Holly actually shoot her. I'm not gonna show that.
Yeah,
I'm
please.
a pause it when I see Holly pull her gun out. I'm gonna pause that video.
Okay. Let's see. I'm trying to see if there's any questions before we continue. I didn't even know any of this stuff. No, this okay. All right. Hi, Charmaine. Welcome everyone just coming in. I appreciate it. Now, going back. So they're out here. He's trying to put her into her car, but what happens?
Oh, as he trying to put her into the car, she clearly not trying to get into the car because at this point he's trying to physically shut the door to a point where if either your bones is gonna get crushed or you're gonna just get in your car. And clearly Romika was not trying to get in her car, but Los wasn't physically finna just break her bones neither, so he stopped.
Okay,
He
and
stopped.
then
So
that is the part where the Hispanic lady or the witness saw him kind of hitting the door.
yeah, that's where she get that from. She literally standing, like I said, you see the witnesses walking up and shit in the video, so everybody will know they timestamp. It's damn near like at the end when the Mexican lady walked up. That's the end of it when he started trying to put her in the car. That's the end of the incident. Except for far as like right after he stopped trying to force her inside her passenger seat door, she made one last break towards Holly car.
Now, where was Holly at that point though? While he was trying to put her in the
Holly was standing towards the back of her car, like still towards the street, the passenger seat, the street, but she wasn't like towards the gate, but she was more closer to her car now, but on the passenger seat side. And then you see, as he tried to make that last second to put her in the car, if she was to walk, if Holly was to walk to her car, she's gonna be shoulder to shoulder of Romika. So it's best that she just stand back until Los do what he needs to do, or force her ass in his car. That's what's gonna happen, But Romika made one last break because clearly she wasn't trying to be forced into the car, and he wasn't finna physically hurt her. So she made one last break towards the car. She actually pulled the driver's door car open, and Los immediately blocked it and put his hand on where he shut the door back. and then he grabbed her ass one more time to try to force her ass over towards her car, and she made the little wiggle. She spent around, and he made one last little grab at her, and that's when he like kind of choked her a little bit, but he didn't choke her deliberately because she literally ran into the crease of his arm trying to get towards Hollywood.
Okay, so okay, for 1 second, pause 1 second on that part. So when she got out of his grip after she wouldn't get into her car, you said she made another move and she was going that way. You said she was going towards the driver side of Holly's car.
Yeah,
To
when
her,
she tried to get out the passenger seat of her car, she ran towards the driver's side of Holly car and tried to open the door up, but Los closed.
why would she try to go to the driver's side of Holly's car? What was she trying
She
to do?
probably was trying to get in there to get to the baby. Like from the beginning, she was already tapping on the window and pulled on the baby side door. She couldn't get there. She ran around the front. Holly chased her ass towards the front. Los grabbed her ass and tried to force her into the car. Holly took a step back, stopped trying to run, stopped trying to fight her. I guess, doing the verbalness, Los holding her back, screaming shit. And that's when the Mexican girl said, she's like, I'm going to shoot you, bitch. That's probably why she probably said that. She probably did say, I'm going to, like, leave me the fuck alone. I'm
Okay.
clearly standing back. You attacked me one time, and now you keep trying to get towards my baby and shit. Like, you literally just ran it towards my door.
Right quick. I have a question. Okay, so but the thing of it is, in the beginning, when she came over there, it looked like her clear focus when she first got there was Holly, because Holly was putting the baby into the car, you said. And
Yeah.
that's when she grabbed her hair allegedly, right? Now, I
Yeah.
believe that if she was trying to get to the baby, in that instant, the door was open and allegedly the baby was right there. If she was trying to get to the baby, she could have pulled her down and got to the baby, right?
No, she couldn't have, because in the midst of that, I told you, Holly have her gun on her, so she's fumbling with something, but you can see the door closed as Romika is dragging her by the hair. You see Holly slap the door closed a little bit. So no, she couldn't have. That door was immediately closed when she noticed she was getting grabbed by an unknown person. If you ask me, you could have been, if it was you, you probably would have thought she was being snatched up by a man or some shit. You would never know who the fuck is grabbing you from behind. You tucking your baby in.
Okay, but why would she now? Because I'm only trying to go through this in my mind and asking questions as things hit me. So why would Holly? She's putting her baby into the carrier. Why? If she did not know that Romika was there, right? And she didn't know
Right.
who was coming to pull her, why is she walking around allegedly? Now, looking at the pants that she had on with those pictures, if there was a pow right there in those pants, it looked like it could just fall through because those are stretch looking pants, right?
Right. No.
So why would she have a pow on her loaded at that moment when she's putting a baby into her car?
I mean, obviously, you have your pow on your waist as you're walking down the street when you have your baby in your hand. Before she gets to the car, she have to have the baby in her hands. You still gonna have your gun on your waist. Those little jogging pants she had on is tight. Usually, girls who have their gun roll their pants up or something like that, and they usually be it holds the gun right there, so it's not gonna fall.
But I would be afraid that if it was loaded, that it could accidentally go
No.
off, do something to my baby, because that wouldn't have
No.
made sense to just be walking around with a loaded weapon when
Only-
you're trying to take your baby.
Only thing is, she just didn't have a proper holster. She just didn't have a proper holster. That's it. The gun was holded. It was enough for her to hold on to her gun. That's not a crime to have an improper holster. That's not a crime. That's a minor infraction.
I mean, I understand that, but I just still don't see a pow being in that waistband. Okay, I'm gonna keep going because that part does not.
I mean, have you ever heard of like a gangster? Gangsters hold their guns on a waistband all the time.
Yeah, but
So hard
I
to
don't
believe.
if she has her baby trying to put a baby into the car. But okay, I'm gonna let you finish because it seems like it's too many. The guns too many places. It was on her, or she had to run back to the car and get it. So okay, keep
No,
going.
she didn't. The gun was already on her waist. She was literally. Let's imagine you carrying you look. Let's say this your carry-on bag, right? This your baby. This your baby. You got holding in the car seat. You walking. This your gun right here on your hip. Boom, put this right here. This my gun. What's so hard about this? Why I can't do this? This my baby. I'm carrying to the car. This my gun. What's the problem? No, I'm trying to figure like, why is this so hard to believe that she got a gun on her in her waist?
Okay, let me pull up. I'm gonna pull up that video because in those pants you have on, it probably could stay, right? In the one she had on that day, it just did not look like that would be able to stay in these particular type of pants. Okay,
Nah,
so
that's not the truth, because those stretch pants that girls have is very tight. They hug and all of that. Those are the perfect pants to have a gun on you without a proper holster.
okay, hold on 1 second. Give me 1 moment. Y'all make sure you hit the like button. Let everyone know we are live. Also, if you would like to support the channel, you're welcome to send a super sticker, super chat. My Cash App is scrolling on the screen. Welcome everyone just coming in. I'm not ignoring anyone. Look, y'all, I'm trying to stay focused in my mind and go through this visually. Okay, so I know which questions to ask because some stuff I'm just still questioning. He said he is going to upload. He's saying that he is going to upload the video leading up to the actions. Just because I'm listening to this, y'all, and please don't take it like I'm justifying anything that took place that day, okay, with Romika losing her life. I am just trying to hear certain things that, to see what are some things that possibly could have led up to this. But I'm one about evidence and proof, okay? So I need to see it. That's one thing, but I'm trying to hear through these details first, but some stuff is not sitting right, and I've heard multiple things already. All right, so let's take a look at this video, and I want y'all to okay, look at her pants. All right. All right, so with these pants here, can y'all see that?
Yeah, now, I can see it. Those are perfect pants to have a gun on you.
Now, where would she put it? Because you can almost
right so there thin. In her waistband. It literally goes right there in her waistband. It's nothing to be. It's not a science project. It's literally in her waistband.
Cute. Wait a minute. What side? What side would she have on pow in these pants?
She might have had it in the right side of her pants, right where her phone at. It might be right down that way. I'm not saying not in this particular moment, but I'm saying as she was carrying the baby to the car, that gun was in her waistband. It's not in her pocket.
Right. Even her stomach is sticking out right here a little. If you look, like she has on a little tank or whatever. I mean, it's hard to hold them up like over the stomach. I just okay.
What you mean hold them up over the stomach? She's not fat.
She's not fat, but you see, like it's under that little part right there where you can see her stomach. So it seems like if more weight was right there on these pants, that's gonna take those pants on down.
Why do you think that?
Hanging on by a thread.
them pants, girl stretch pants, not even hard to take off when we in the bedroom.
I know, but I'm saying to hold the weight of a pound. What is it going to? Okay,
a gun is only 9 pounds. The gun is not heavy.
Okay, I'm gonna disagree on that reasoning. I will agree to disagree on that.
Some people have small guns that's hand fitting. She might have had a hand fitting gun. She a woman. She not gonna have no big gun that's overly dumb and all that.
Okay, now let's go back. Now you're saying that so Romika allegedly was now going to the driver's side, okay, of Holly's car. Now you said that Carlos was then trying to get her one more time. Okay,
look in this video. This is a perfect shot right here because in the video that I got, you're gonna see Holly literally standing right there between. That's what I'm saying. She's standing in the back of her car, right? She's standing in the back of her car That's Romika car, that white car. So
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. If Holly was to go to her driver's side, she's gonna bump into Romika right there because that's where Los is trying to put her into the car at. Why would Holly walk past her so Romika can snatch her arm out and grab her? That's dumb. Just sit back and wait till Los remove her ass.
Someone asked Miss Lady said, "What kind of pow did she have?"
I'm not sure, but I'm sure it was like one of them little smaller Glocks because don't nobody else buy no other type of gun. It's gonna be a Glock, but it's not a. It's a 9mm Glock. But the thing is, Glock 19s and baby Glocks is different. They could be a 9mm, but it's they different sizes, you know. So she about had a smaller gun that she can hold in her hand. She is a small girl. She's not gonna have no regular size Glock.
Okay, now I think it was alleged that it was some kind of. I'm not familiar with pows like that. I don't even try to act like it. But a Taurus, have y'all heard of something called a Taurus or something?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Okay, so now after this, I still don't know why she would go to the driver's side and the baby was in the back. Okay, because I mean, going to the driver's side, that's still not going after the baby. And then if
I mean, that's her
Holly
trying to get in
was
her
back
car.
to her,
If Holly is not in her car, why is Romika trying to get to her car? Obviously, the only person that's in the car is the baby.
but the baby is on the other side, right?
So what? She could have got in her driver's seat and tried to pull off in the car. You never know what she would have tried to do. Spit on the baby or anything. Just turn right around and spit on the baby. We don't know what she could have did to that baby, and we know her family is the type that would attack a kid like that in that situation, dealing with another female that's supposed to be your baby daddy and all that shit. That's proven fact. We know they'll do that.
Okay. Well, we're not gonna say that's what she was doing. Okay. Some people, hey, would try. I just don't know. So then after that, you can continue. What did he do when
Right.
she
So
was?
I mean, as far as like, well, I mean, I'll say so. As he breaking her up, stopping her from getting in Holly car, she made one last little break towards Holly. She wiggled around him, and Los made one last little second to try to grab her ass. You know, he tall and she's smaller than him, so he reached back and he kind of like she got stuck in the corner of his arm, which kind of looked like a temporary look headlock, and then she throw her hands up and slap his arms from around her neck like that, like she like boom, bitch get off of me, and then she ran towards Holly, but Holly bagged back and pow pow shit like that.
Now, from at what point did Holly do that? Like you're saying she was at the back of the car. So
Yeah,
where did she position herself for to do this?
when she positioned herself when Romika made the break towards her car to get in her passenger side window. You see Holly stepping up a little bit more because when she firstly ran around the car, Los grabbed her. So Holly stopped chasing her because you know what I'm saying he can clearly probably remove her ass or whatever. So right there in that video where you see Holly on the phone that stopping right there, that's exactly what right there. Before she shot her, she stopped. And then when Romika tried to get towards the car again, that's when Holly walked up just to like a few steps. She only took like maybe 2 or 3 steps back towards the car. She was almost at her back and her other passenger seat. I mean her back seat. You know, with the drivers on the driver's side though, not where the baby at, but on the driver's side, behind the driver's side, she was a little feet behind that. And then you see Romika make that. I guess she must have from the Mexican with that. She was like, "Oh, I'm gonna shoot you, bitch," because you see Holly take another 2 steps back in the middle of Romika breaking away and shit, and then she was like, "Pow, pow."
So where did the first bullet hit her?
The first bullet hit her in the leg. It's clear.
So after that, she just kept coming for her, and the other 2 shots
It's
went
like
off.
when she shot, that both of the shots were simultaneously. It wasn't no 1 second or 2 second like pow, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pow. It was a pow pow type of shit. So she powed on the leg, and then it looked like she moved one more time and shit. Then she just kept firing like she never. It's like she fired back to back. She didn't stop and fire and hold like oh, you shot in the leg, let you limp 3 times, 4 times, and shoot you again, bitch, get down. Like, no, she didn't deliberately put her down like that. She fired as in a scared person would shoot somebody. That's not a person that was sitting there aiming like, bitch, I'm finna knock your shit out. Like, I go to the gun range and I know how to shoot. No, Holly is not John Wick.
Okay, so how did Carlos get so much blood on his hands, his shoes? Holly got it on her shoes, her pants.
Right.
How did all of
So at that time, you see Los grab Romika because she was still alive. Like I said, she was still squandering. She was on her knees. You see Los bend down and grab her, and then he kind of like, you see her body go a little more limp, and then he let her go. He didn't like slam her down to the ground. He kind of gently laid her down, and then she was still trying to move, and then he kind of pushed her down a little bit, like stay, like, you know what I'm saying, trying to keep her to stay down, because you do not, as a gunshot victim, you do not supposed to move because that bullet can travel. You don't supposed to touch a gunshot victim because you don't know what you would do to that bullet. Is still hot. It can literally still second you moving this body or you touching the body or any of that shit. That bullet can move and hit her one more time and rip shit that's in the inside of her body. That's what people don't understand about bullets. This shit is crazy. You don't supposed to touch a gunshot victim if you're not EMS. They tell you that.
Okay.
Some motherfuckers be trying to play. Oh, I'm finna just apply pressure. No, she got a head wound. You can't apply pressure to a head wound.
Well, when the video with the EMS there that caught a glimpse over onto her body and her hooked up, the guy, the EMS had her head turned to the side and he had bandages there.
Right. He know what to do. Right. That's the EMS. He's getting paid to do that. That is his job. He went to training for that. That's what Los didn't go to training for EMS. He don't know what to do in no situation like that.
So, oh my gosh, where did it come from that? Because there are some inconsistencies. So, first, we were hearing that the Pow Pow was on top of a car. It was
Right.
in her car.
It was on top of the car. It was on top of the car. That was after Romika was on the ground laying and bloody. She set that gun on top of the car. She went back to her side of the car to see about her baby. She put that gun on top of her car and she was just standing there. Then she got on the phone and started.
Uh-oh, you're frozen. Can y'all hear me? It looks like he's frozen. Freddie, hey, Freddie, trying to redeem himself. They was trying to put her in Holly's car. Q, you're frozen. You may have to come down and come back up. All right, let me read y'all's comments. I'm still not convinced. Like I said, I gotta see this video because there's some stuff that I'm still not, it's not fitting into the visualization that I'm seeing. Some of the stuff I can see, but some of it I'm still questioning. See what he's saying about their family. They really gonna say, Kira, you keep running your mouth on this YouTube. Watch what I say. He's telling the story like he was there. Well, he's saying he's seen the video, Miss Lady, and that he has a video. Righty Lane. I was feeling that. Yeah. Okay, Joy. So y'all can hear me? Okay. So Q, he would have to drop and come back. His reception, it looked like it got frozen. Right, Shelly. Thank you, sis. You know, girl, you know, we were trying to, y'all, Shelly, that's my girl, bounce ideas and stuff, because like we have a good knack for seeing through stuff and like following stuff, right? Because I'm like, are you following it, sis? Oh my goodness. EMS should have told him what to do. Now that's a good point. If, come on, real TTV. Okay, he was on the line. Uh-oh. Thank you, clock it. Because usually they'll tell you what to do. Okay. Like if someone, say, for example, if someone has a seizure or something like that, you call, they'll tell you to stay on the line and let me tell you kind of what to do until the ambulance gets there. Okay. Elaine said good. Oh my gosh. No, he was on here at first. Something happened with his reception. He's really a social media talking about that female family, like he can't get touched. There's no way I would be listening to him on social media. Do we know where this video? He said he's going to allegedly go live, do a live. He's able to do it on tonight, I guess. He showed proof on his Facebook that YouTube has now approved him to do lives. And y'all, that part I can vouch for on the part about YouTube is different steps that you have to go through before you can actually go live and stuff like that. So that part, I mean, I had to go through that too. But he said, I guess on his YouTube channel. But why would they put her in Holly's car if the baby was in there, but they also tried to put her in her own car? Makes no sense. That was the part I was curious about too, because he said that Carlos, when he was grabbing her the first time, was trying to put her in the passenger side of her own vehicle. Okay. But then when she got loose, she was going for Holly's driver's side. And that's the part that is confusing to me. Like, if she was trying to get to a baby, to me, you would go on the other side. Now, if the door, because then I think on one panel he said the doors were locked, except for the driver's door, and that the car was running. Y'all know we've heard, oh, all of the windows were down. So see how there are consistencies. That's why at this point, the only thing is to see some type of proof. Okay, because we don't know what to go with. If we're just listening, it's a lot of inconsistencies. I want to know what exactly this plan was. Was Ramika allegedly going to take the baby, spit on him, and put him back down? Was she going to put the baby in her own car, or was she going to drive off? Thank you. Come on, Brittany says yes. What was the plan? Like, what did they think she was going to do? I'm just not understanding that part with a whole baby. She had just dropped her own son off. Okay. Hey, Karen. Hey, Original Babe. Thank you for joining. That's not true about not touching a gunshot victim. If you call for help and the victim isn't breathing, even the emergency operator will ask you if you know how to do CPR. Okay. He was there when everything took place. He says he can release the video after 6, right? He wasn't even there. This is crazy. What is he doing? What he is doing, I'm sorry, as part of the ritual is called humiliation ritual. He said that allegedly they already have it. Let's see what kind of information we get from him that we ain't already heard, and it was a lie. He wants people to come to this channel. Let's see. And everybody was quick yesterday. This is what I didn't understand yesterday. When he said Holly was his sister, everybody was starting to believe that, a lot of people. And I'm sitting there looking like, y'all believe in this, but y'all not believing about the video that he described. Like, y'all, what we picking and choosing? I mean, are we believing some stuff, not some stuff? Like, it got to be some consistency. Either we're not going to believe nothing, or we're going to believe something. I was tickled yesterday. I definitely didn't believe the Holly was his sister stuff. Now that, no. Okay, I wish she would stop talking about her and the family. Somebody going to take care of him. Ramika's spirit knocked his call out. Oh my gosh. No, she jumped out of that car because they didn't want to do it there. Well, and even the cousin, I don't know if you heard that part, Elaine, where she said that she felt they were trying to move Ramika's body to make it closer to where Carlos stayed. And like when he made that 911 call, he was saying his place, the address over there. Why not give them where y'all work? So she was saying allegedly they were trying to do that. I don't believe the police sent that to him, trying to justify Carlos not helping Romika. Even if it was true, you can't touch a gunshot victim. You can hold their hand, which Carlos, yeah, that part, original Bay. Okay, that part. Lord, Romika's the one that was kidnapped, not the baby, right? You think he can't release it, Freddie? After the release, right? That's if it is. Exactly. That's what I'm saying, y'all. At this point, that's what I said. If y'all were on the live I did early morning, I said at this point, that's all there is. If there is something, people want to see it at this point. Like the talking and guessing and hearing the inconsistencies, that's not really helping anything. I mean, people want to see the proof. Oh, you did, honey, 5K? Yeah, some people were believing it, child. I wasn't believing that. I went to hear the beginning again when she pulled up and where everybody was. And that's what he was trying to walk us through. Earlier, he was just kind of giving an overview of what we would see in the bushes. Not in the bushes, in the video. She was fighting to get away. Holly laughing. I can't see it. I'm on restream. So, baby, if they trying to get me to see it, I can't see none of that. He was just saying in the video, allegedly, that you will see Holly putting her baby inside of her car. Romika allegedly pulls up, gets out of her car, goes around, and that's when she grabs up Holly by her hair. Then after that, allegedly now, Holly has this pow pow was supposed to be tucked into her pants. Okay. So while they're in this struggle, Holly manages to close her back door. The doors are locked. Okay. Then Carlos allegedly would come and grab up Romika. I just want to support his channel. I don't want to support his channel. Got you. Open book, I'm saying they are as um Carlos allegedly pulls her up trying to get her off of Holly and allegedly tried to put her to get her away and break them up into the passenger side of her vehicle. She was fighting, not trying to get in there, and he's trying to close the door on her to get her in. Micah, hold on, y'all. My son got those headphones on, can't hear. Um, no, you know what I was saying in the bushes when I saw the other comment. Somebody laughing in the bushes. That's when I said bushes, but I meant video. Now we don't want to add to the story that's already been out here. Lord have mercy. Yes, Brittany, he has his headphones on, and so then he couldn't. That's when the Hispanic girl must have seen him pushing the car door on Romika. She manages to get away out of his grip and away from there, takes off, and she's trying to get at Holly. Again, Holly's supposed to be standing at the back of her car, trying to just let Carlos handle all of this. Allegedly, as he's trying to grab her, she tries to go towards Holly's door, the driver's side door, and try to get in. He grabs her again. That part, come on now. I just don't. What? Like I'm like Brittany. What was the plan? Was she gonna drive off? What was she trying to do getting into the driver's side? Okay. So then he gets her again. Another attempt to get her and grab her up, and that's when he was trying to kind of pull her by the neck to get her up out of there. And that's when Holly allegedly said, "I'm gonna shoot you, B. I'm gonna shoot you, B," and pulls out the weapon. I guess as Romika was coming out of his grip and coming towards Holly, she allegedly just did quick shots. It hit her in the thigh, the the face and chin, because he said allegedly she was shooting like a scared person, and Carlos kind of had her. That's where all the blood allegedly came from, and kind of lay her on the ground. And I'm still trying to figure out if it was from a distance. How did Holly get the blood on her shoes and stuff? See, that's what I'm saying. That's why I wanted him to talk it through, because now you can kind of go through two truths, one lie. Okay. Because not everything in that is truthful. Okay. I just don't, some stuff I still question. I'm questioning a lot of that. So she was ambushed by several people. Yeah, and then he keeps saying it was a street view of it. From where though? Either a drone or off of a business. That's the only thing I could see if it's a street view. Now, why y'all hurt that man's feelings talking about Photoshop? He came. Ah! You know what? I can see Anna, girl. Okay. I was trying to say I stand corrected, and it was it Susan? Who was it that said? No, I think the comment that got him to pop out when Susan said, he looked like he was riding down the street or in the neighborhood, and asked could he get a picture. Wait a minute. This was the one that how this whole thing started today, y'all. Let me pull up the picture. I was just giving him, hey, look, you showed your proof. My apologies. I guess you were in some videos with Carlos, And then while you up here, now tell us what's in this video so I can hear it through without interruption. Okay, I just wanted to hear it straight through, because y'all know when he's on these panels, a lot of times it'd be just a lot of questions. Like, I just want to hear it straight through one good time. Where the picture? Let's see here. This is the one right here, y'all. Let's see. Susan then hurt his feelings, saying he was riding down the street, and asked him could he get in their picture. Okay, it was Susan. That's what we were talking about. This was started the whole live. Okay, we were kind of talking about the pictures and so forth. He almost started crying. Yes, girl. I meant to ask him about that. It was when something about the cousin, she not playing with him. And his whole demeanor changed. And he sounded like he was about to cry, in my opinion. Okay, Lane. Hey, I don't question it. Yeah. Brittany, girl, that's what we were laughing about that earlier. Okay. How far can blood droplets travel? That's what that part is still not sitting well with me. And for it to be on their shoes and things like that, it had to have been close range. Now, the Hispanic lady did say that it happened so fast. She did say it happened so fast that I guess Carlos was kind of letting her go is when the shots came. That part does kind of coincide with what he just said, because she said that part too. And I think in those moments, but y'all, okay, this is the part, because like I said, I'm not a pow type of person, okay? But and some of y'all may know, and even if you were scared and you were shooting someone, right? Is it possible for the bullets to travel like that, though, if they were back-to-back bullets, back-to-back shots? Y'all understand what I'm saying? Like, even if I'm not a pro at this and I shoot, would it, if they're back-to-back, hit thigh and then I could see the two back-to-back, the face area, right? But how did we go from the thigh to the face area? That's the part that makes me wonder, was the first one from a distance and the other two close range? Okay, that's what I've been thinking on that part. That's what it looks like. And he looked like the outcast. He ain't got no friends for real. He started stuttering. His lips started shivering. I didn't know what had happened in that moment. I was like, what in the world? They were close to the corner. On that corner, there is cameras. Yeah, I did hear their cameras, but some of them don't work. So I'm just curious. Obi, you told me about the red on Holly's knees. How did that happen? That's what I'm saying. We don't know unless it was like close range. He's saying that Carlos bent down, um, telling her not to move or something. But the way the blood was positioned on his shoes and on top of the shoes, uh, I'm having a hard time with that. So there were two that hit. Yes. So that's the part I'm questioning. How do we go from a thigh area all the way up to the other two in the face? Even if it was close back to back. You see what I'm saying? I didn't understand that. And then that was one of the poses, y'all. And so then this was what we were questioning also on this other pose. Let me pull that one up. And we were just saying, why did they always put you at the end? And Carlos is always on the right. He said he was Carlos's right-hand man. Okay. To me, Carlos seems like he's positioned like David Ruffin. Okay. I was like, like, sir, what you trying to do? You David Ruffin, and these are the Temptations. Y'all remember that movie? That time he came up there in that white, where he didn't want to show up. All right, they up there performing. Here you come, making your grand entrance. Okay, you get up there. You talking about how I'm David Ruffin. You point, and these are the Temptations. Child, that took me out. Every time I see that movie, it takes me out. Let's see here. It is what it is said. Because there is a lot of movement going on. Holly moving, Romika moving, and Carlos moving. The second shot. Okay, got you. Okay. I was just trying to visualize that. How did that happen? Okay. When she was trying to break a loose from Carlos, he said that Holly is going to get her gun to control the situation. See, clock that, Elaine, because your phone died. Okay. Now, Q, that's a good little point right here. Did she say, I'm going to shoot you or I'm going to get my gun? Because remember, we heard allegedly Carlos was saying she's going to go get her gun. Okay, so let me drop that again because I just have a question about that part. Was Carlos telling her that she's going to go get her gun? Okay, so a lot of moving parts. Poor Romika, I can't even imagine. Yeah, that was scary. Girl, that was funny to me. That part of the movie takes me out. I'm sorry. And the part when David tells him, ain't nobody come to see you, Otis. Oh, y'all, that tickles me every time, baby. And he said that was actually an ad-lib. He said that wasn't even a part of the script. Okay, cute. They said that wasn't even a part of the script. Okay, baby. She say, "Bob, we can laugh at a pig. You're a grown man." Yeah, see, that's what the earlier. I was actually trying to apologize, saying, "Hey, I stand corrected. You were right. You in a picture." But I think it was that comment that Susan made that rubbed him the wrong way. I mean, we just making an observation. It looks like in these pictures, Carlos is David Ruffin. Okay, yeah, he played that role. And it looks like these are the Temptations. That's all we're saying. Okay. And why they put you at the end? See, that's what I'm saying. Like, that even, makes me think of Dirty Dancing. Don't put baby in the corner. Okay, don't put Q on the left all the time. Like, why he can't be in the middle? That's how we were actually trying to have your back on that. Like, that's not right. That's not right. Like, how y'all gonna have him? You know, like, let me see. Susan say don't. Susan, it's your fault. Wait, what part is David Ruffin? We wasn't even calling you David Ruffin. Hey, it's no disrespect to David Ruffin. I like the movie. Okay. That's what David Ruffin said. He said that in the movie. Okay. He thought he was the big boy. We saying that Carlos acting like David Ruffin. That's what we saying. And he acting like the rest are Temptations. That's all we saying.
You don't think that's kind of like misleading people? You only showing them these two people. These two pictures. I have more pictures with them in the middle, or have you trying to say it like?
No, we were just making an observation at
Right,
first.
but I'm saying for me, that's crazy though to say like, oh, he always on the end and David Ruffin, these my temptations. Like, no, it's no big eyes of Lou Hughes. Los is no bigger than us because he's older than us.
Oh, he older than all of y'all? See, I didn't know that part.
Not all of us. And these guys in the picture, that guy with the red, that guy with the blue, that guy with the gray sweater, that guy with the white shirt, they are all in the same age group. Those are the older guys. Ski right there, he older. The guy with the black Lamborghini shirt on, he older. It's only three young guys in that. Man right there on the end with the dreads next to Los. Maul right there with the green jacket. Duka right there with the red sweater, and me. And you see our other homie Trey right there in the back with the red pants and the red shirt with the white shoes next to Chauncey. He's standing next to Chauncey in the back. He not even in the picture. So if that's the case, y'all could be saying him like that. Like, I'm literally in the. That's still the middle.
Wait a minute. Now you're trying to throw shade. You're trying to throw shade at him. Okay,
No, I'm telling the truth. Look,
now,
I'm telling the truth because he is actually one of the guys from our block. That guy with the red to the left, or the guy with the white shirt. He is actually one of the guys in our block that's segregated. Like, he from our block, but he always down. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all trying to put me as Trey. Like, hell no. What the fuck?
Now I know that you're not gonna get offended by something like that when I didn't heard worse. We just was making an observation of a doggone position and making light and making a joke out of this.
I know that's what it's the joke. It's the joke. Sometimes jokes can get touchy. Jokes can get touchy.
Now wait, now Q. Okay, let me ask you this, because see, when people act like that, make me wonder: has any of these people ever made you feel slighted or some type of way in the past? Like, because I've noticed this not the only time, but when you
I am the guy. Look, I am the guy that everybody calls when they need to do some shit or they need something, or it's like I got the best advice. I got the best. I can help you. I got the best assistance type shit. Like, if you need something done, you call me and I'm gonna get it done. I never been slight. I always been put first before most of these people in there. The guys, I'm not, because I don't want to say like that, because all of that shit is old, and I'm pretty sure statute of limitations on shit like that. It's not no violent shit, but it's just the shit that we used to do. I used to do most of the work. So no, I'm not. I haven't been slightly put off to the side of nobody. Ain't no big eyes or no little U's.
So do you think that, have they ever made you feel like you are the one to be like put up to do stuff? Like you just said, like sometimes, like you feel like you have to do certain things for the group.
Look, I know my role, so I'm not mad at my own role. Like, no. Nobody never made me feel like that. No, I just stopped coming around like the shit like that, like being on that block and stuff like that, because I changed my life and I just want something different for my life. That's it.
Okay, and you said just for those
we had a slight fallout. Me and Los, we had a slight fallout, but it's only not being talked because I'm not talking to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can easily reconcile our relationship and be back friends. You know what I'm saying? But it's just, I got a different life now.
So do you think like did any of this have anything to do with something like that where you felt like people were using you to a certain degree or something back then and that maybe they thought he was more important or bigger or whatever in the past?
No, I ain't never. No, I never felt. No, I never felt like that because I'm the one outside. Like outside the big guys. Like nobody never had to put nothing in my hand for me to come up with something. You know what I'm saying? Like the shit that we used to do. I brought something to the table.
Hmm.
They are work. They are workers. I bring shit to the table. I'm not no regular just a young guy. You know what I'm saying? Like I bring shit to the table. So nobody my age is bigger than me. Nobody could be put forth bigger than me. You know what I'm saying? Because I got still other connections that these guys don't have.
Mm,
So I'm very much more valuable than more than those people that's in the pictures.
mm.
Versus the bigger guys, like you know what I'm saying, like Los. I ain't gonna say no names because I don't want y'all going to search no stuff up on Facebook and all that shit. But everybody know Los, so I'm just only gonna say his name. Chauncey don't have. I said Chauncey name, but he don't have Facebook, so
Okay. So everybody has a role. I saw you had shared a short that someone was congratulating or kind of giving you props for what you've been doing out here.
right. He in that picture.
Oh, he is to the person that was on that video.
Yep, he in this picture right here.
Oh, okay. Okay. Wow. So this okay, so doing this, do you feel like it's contributing to the group as a whole? Like that you're doing something that's
Look,
benefiting the whole group?
if something happened to Los, if something happened to Los, will Los go to jail? A lot of people lose. Not just even Romika family. It's more people. It's more families that lose out if Los go to jail.
Got you. Hmm. So a lot of people is kind of trying to protect him in a sense to make sure that doesn't happen. Kind of.
Only I'm the only one that's saying something. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is congratulating me for being that stand up person, like I always be. I'm the guy in the group that's gonna if I see Maul doing something wrong to Jeezy, I'm gonna tell Maul ass where you wrong at, and your ass gonna either change your shit or you gonna hear earful from my ass. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't the type that try to oh I'm a no little ass big user. Everybody gonna get the same thing. So if this was happening to anybody else in the group, you will hear me speaking. You won't hear nobody else talking though.
Oh, wait. If something else happens to somebody else in the group, you would be the one to speak up?
No, I'm saying if this was, let's say, low situation was the guy in the red right there with the dread.
Okay.
Let's say it was his situation.
Hmm.
Wouldn't nobody else speak up neither? I would still be the only person speaking.
But why is that though? I'm just confused on that.
Because I'm more verbal and don't care about how somebody feel if I'm telling you the right shit. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody else gonna be crying and expect you to hold their hand when you did something wrong and all that shit. No. I'm gonna scold your ass and I'm gonna tell your ass when you wrong and I'm gonna tell you where you went wrong and all of that shit, you know? And if the other person wrong too, he's just gonna hear it too, because I ain't gonna pick no side. I'm not picking no side. If you're wrong, you're wrong. Both of y'all wrong, y'all gonna hear it.
Man, but these look like tough guys. You mean that they wouldn't speak up? Like,
They is tough guys, but they don't talk. Tough guys don't have to say nothing. They the type them other guys in there. They don't care about confrontation. They don't care about somebody trying to run up and talk shit to them because they gonna fuck around and pop your ass. Los gonna give you plenty of chances and too many chances if you ask me.
okay, got you. Wow. Now I was just wondering, like, was there any kind of, like a pattern or some way you felt when we said that? Because I've heard worse. I've never seen you get kind of like that, talking about that was disrespectful. We were just making an observation that you were kind of on the left. And I'm like, look at their body language. Sometimes in pictures can speak 1,000 words, but
Right.
you are the main.
But I mean, look at Ski. Ski big as hell in the back. He right there with the blue hoodie on, right there next to Fleazy with the Lamborghini shirt on, right behind him. Ski ass is not even from our block. He all the way in the back.
But he's hugging
Trap.
on them, though. He's leaning forward with them.
He not. He not leaning forward with them. He's standing on the back of a gate.
Wait, which one are you talking about? Maybe I'm looking at the wrong one.
The guy with the blue sweater that's standing next to the guy. I mean, in the middle of the guy with the red and the guy with the black Lamborghini shirt.
Yeah, that's what
He
I'm
in the
saying. He looks like he has his arm on those two, leaning.
no, not him with the blue jacket and with the blue hat. The guy that's standing to the right of the guy with the red, not to the left of the guy with the red.
Got you. He's standing there close too.
He in the back of them. That's all the way in the back, and it's a whole gate right there. He's leaning back on. I'm more in the middle. I'm more in the incline with them. Why by Chauncey being right there? Chauncey right to the left of me. Why would what you mean? That's literally in the middle of them.
So they wanted to know, are you like the spokesperson for the group? Because sometimes people have like their own roles.
The spokesman, the handyman, the motherfucking get it done, man. However you want to put it.
Do you get rewarded?
Well, like money or something like that.
I mean, I don't know.
I mean, look, we do when people do shit like I do. It's more so about respect. I'm gonna make my own bread. At the end of the day, I got shit going on too. You know what I'm saying? I'm not no rinky dink ass nigga that's expecting somebody to put no money in my pocket because I bring shit to the table.
Got you. Okay.
And to clear a lot of most things up too, because everybody like looking at this shit and they might think because Los is the one that's being talked about, they think Los is the leader of this or whatever the case may be. He's not. That's why I'm trying to let people know also. He's not the leader of this.
Got you. Okay, yeah, because that's what that's what a joke was. We like, look, is he the David Ruffin and these the Temptations?
Right. That's why I felt offended too, because y'all making it seem like something that's not. It's nowhere near like that night. No, we are all on the same pedestal. We just guys. They're a little bit older than us. They are big brothers, but we make money just how they do.
Got you. Now with this situation though, because you had stated that y'all just don't talk about the situation with each other because y'all don't really talk like that, but there was obviously something that took place. So is it fair to say, do you think who, like, you're defending, kind of making sure that things don't go wrong for him in a sense? So who will be behind that and getting you to do this? Are you doing it for the betterment of the whole team or a certain person?
The betterment of the whole thing. Like I told you, if Lowe's go down, a lot of people lose out.
Okay. All right. Let me see if there's any questions. Y'all got any questions? You just said a lot of people would lose if Carlos goes down, though. Sounds like a leader to me. That's what someone said.
Look, it's sections off in Chicago. So at the end of the day, that don't have to sound like a leader. That means he could have a bigger role than me.
So a bigger role, but not necessarily the leader. Is that what you're saying?
Right.
Okay. All right. Any other questions y'all got? Okay, we got some. He's lying. Okay, so the muscle on the outside. Okay, so we got some liar pants on fires. Y'all silly. Y'all make sure you tap that like button. Yes, Shelly. Anybody that comes in.
You always saying that too. That is Tay T. She always, you lying, mother.
Tay T, not giving you no grace. Okay.
No grace.
And that ski person definitely, because I blocked them. Well, I can't see them in the other chat. So Shelly, if you're in here still, that person definitely is not welcomed over here because I definitely blocked them in the other chat. Okay. And they were up there messing with a lot of people in another chat.
Right.
He's actually making Carlos look bad. He has no idea what he's doing. He's foolish.
They don't see. Look, they think from the public eye view. It don't matter about what the public think. To me, it's about what the courts and the police think. That's all I care about.
Okay, so
Carlos, and I know they don't move off emotion.
No, they don't. But I mean, a lot of this is for public opinion, not in the courts. You see what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
What would we have? I mean, even if you were to prove all of this and show the videos, showing these videos of Romika, showing the other videos of Holly and so forth, like, yeah, it could possibly change how we look at stuff, but we're not the jury. We're not going to, you see what I'm saying? Like, what's the point in trying to sway us? Is there a bigger purpose?
Look, the jury is watching this too. Everybody is watching this. The judge, the police, the prosecutors, the lawyers. Everybody is watching me. Everybody.
Oh, so they're watching you. So then you're just trying to get the info out so they can indirectly see some stuff. Because why wouldn't they have this information if they're investigating the case?
Certain stuff that they don't know. Right, certain stuff they don't know. Like the only thing they know for a fact that it was self defense and that girl is that they synced that video that I have. They synced that video. They know exactly what happened. That's why the witnesses' story inconsistent to a point where it's acceptable because some of the stuff that it do corroborate that the girl is saying, but you can still tell when a woman is speaking with emotion. You can still tell that.
Got you. A good question in the chat from Karen. She said, now you were saying earlier that Ramika allegedly came around the car and grabbed Holly's hair, right? But when we
Right.
see her in the video afterwards, her hair is up in a bun, like a little ponytail bun. How did her hair get back like that?
I don't know. Maybe she put it back in there, but I don't think it never came out. What the hell? That's a ponytail. That's the greatest thing for a girl to grab, a ponytail.
Okay. Let's see.
So he may have a bigger role, especially if he been in it longer. Just because he older, that don't mean he been in it longer. Me and Los came around, period, around the same time.
Okay, so y'all, because you said earlier that you were like his right hand guy, right? Is that what you said?
Right.
Okay, let's see. Crazy part is none of your videos going to make us believe Holly was protecting herself. So you're just making yourself look foolish more than what you already are.
Yeah, you can say everything you want to say. You still just want to believe what you want to believe.
Apparently, Carlos don't care. Otherwise, I'm sure he would send work to Q in some way.
Right. He would have he would have told me, and I wouldn't have been stopped posting a long time ago.
Sexy Red said, so basically, the hood version
You
of
are the
TMZ
hood version of
and
TMZ and CNN.
CNN. Like the hood version.
No, because I don't report every crime. I'm only reporting this one because my brother is in danger.
The case is open, is active, it's not self-defense, and they're going to make sure they put her in jail.
That's what y'all think.
A lot of people are still
But y'all don't know. Y'all don't know. The police also say that the case is being open because they also just wanted to die down. Y'all don't know. They tell you that until when it actually die down, and I stop making videos and I stop saying shit, then they gonna come out and say, "Oh, this case is closed." But as long as the family making outrage and they standing outside the building trying to hold signs and march and all that, the case is.
Hey, Ebony, welcome everyone just coming in. Make sure y'all tap the like button. Also, make sure y'all vote in the poll as well. Let's see.
The other day, everybody talking to say the police. What was that? What was that question?
Wait,
Can
which
you
one?
ask? There's one right before that.
This one here.
Yeah, it said, "Come on, the police." No, that wasn't the one.
Oh,
Can't remember.
let's see.
But you can just go to the one that you pulled up. Else, it don't matter. It's gone. No, this the one right here. It is what it is. Yeah. I said that the other day. Everybody talking to say the police, not us. They know the police are in their chats, right?
Okay. What was the other one? Okay. Oh,
35th, Freddie
Freddie.
35th.
Yeah. What's the real reason you're
Open
not
book.
around?
Can you ask him what's the real reason he not around them? Only reason why I'm not going to say the actual real reason I'm not around them is because that totally has nothing to do with certain stuff, and I don't want nobody trying to talk about stuff that don't have nothing to do with the case. You know?
Was it? Can you just answer this? Was it something just personal, or was it illegal? You don't have to tell us.
It was personal.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
That ponytail would not. Oh, damn. Hey,
You can't see the chat. I'm sorry. I'm clicking.
yeah,
I thought
Hey, it don't matter. Hey, Open Book, did you hear something about Carlos made a long post saying that he don't know Qadree? Everybody would have said that, and they would have screenshotted that, and they would have had that all over blogs.
I didn't see the post.
Right, that would have been everybody cover photo and everything. Los never said nothing like that. That's the family that said he said that because they trying to tarnish me in any way my credibility. They know I got real facts.
They want to know, have you ever worked for the police department?
No. So he worked for the
I don't
police.
know if you would admit that though.
I mean,
uh,
if I was the police officer, I'm a police officer. Like I said, I don't owe nobody. I can snitch all I want to. I'm not in no gang. I'm not claiming nothing. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm retired.
okay, right, Evan A. He said I showed proof that he shared on his page. YouTube just gave him permission to go live. Can you give us more information about the people that were just coming in about the tape and you showing it?
Right. Oh, so just giving where you want to start. Oh, well, can I read this Ebony Steele real quick? She say, Qadree, you just came off another CC panel. Now you over here. Are you here to get people subs? Cause you still haven't dropped the tape. Ebony, man, if you pay attention, y'all keep saying drop the tape, drop the tape. Every time I tell y'all that I'm trying to do the live on YouTube. YouTube is telling me that you have to have a certain amount of subscribers. You have to have a certain amount of time before you even go live. And then once that time passes, you have to verify. And then they give you another 24 hours before you can go live. So just bear with me. Y'all acting impatient. It's going to come.
I guess the impatience part is because it's been a lot of talk about that there's this other part, and
Right.
it's
That's,
been
I
talk
mean, it's
about.
very
And some
understandable.
people don't know that process that you have to go through the steps on YouTube. You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like
Yeah.
there are different steps. And on Facebook, you were saying when you tried to upload it, like your page was getting hit where you
Yeah.
couldn't upload it there. So
Yeah, because the family, every time they saw me, I was like, I'm finna post a video, but I didn't just automatically post it because I want to get it around before they report my page and get it deleted. You feel me? Like I'm trying to get people there so it can get around quickly. That's why I told people like I'm finna post it, but then as soon as I got back on Facebook a few hours later, it said this post has been reported. We'll do the word, and then you gotta identify yourself, take a picture to verify it's you and all that. I'm like, what the fuck? That's because somebody keep reporting my page.
yeah, I've had to go through that. I can vouch for that. I did go through that one time because someone did report my Facebook page. So I'm speaking
Mhm.
from experience on that part. My sis wants to know, did they hurt someone in your family?
No way. I went, man, what?
Okay.
I'm the one that's gonna be doing the hurting.
Let's see. Da, 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 da. You don't have any facts, so we the people don't believe you. If the police didn't see the video, they would have banged on your door. Let's see. It is what it is, and I'm 50-50 with it until the police make a statement. Both sides made some good points, and both have some questionable things. I can agree with that.
Yeah,
I
that's
can definitely
respectable. That's definitely respectable for sure. Yeah. At least she ain't just outright saying something like she know versus me saying it, you know?
Well, Ebony, he posted it at 6, so it's like 24 hours from that time. So probably this evening.
Hmm.
Okay. Yeah, Ebony is the one that's up on the panel queue.
And why is people so mad that I'm going different panels of different panels? People gotta understand it's people who listen to certain people and they still want to just get a little insight on, you know what I'm saying, on another side of it. So it don't matter that I'm going on different panels and stuff like that. I hate when people just trying to make it seem like, oh, it's about clout this and clout that. Man, it's like segregated. The world is segregated, different areas. You have to make an announcement in this area. You got to make an announcement in this area. You got to make an announcement in this area. So everybody can get on one accord.
Okay, so Freddie wants to know, ask him why he can't go around them.
I can. What you mean? I can't. It's not that I can't. I told her, look, I changed my life. My life line that the stuff that I want from my life is not the party life. I don't chase women no more. I don't do all of that type of shit. So it's no reason for me to be outside with them. I don't drink. You know what I'm saying? Like it's no reason for me to be outside with them right now. I got other stuff that I'm going on that I'm trying to be professional and do. I got businesses that I have started and stuff like that. So I'm doing my own thing. I'm not in the hood. I still talk to people on the phone. People still call me. Man called me to do certain little business we still had going on and shit like that. And boom, and that's it. Like, they're my brothers. I don't have to be around them to keep my loyalty to them. I don't have to be disloyal because I'm not around no more.
Who is this? Amy said if you get a cease and desist, you're not going to be able to drop it.
Man, look, they can't offer me one of those if those people was attacking me and they attacking Los. I'm posting stuff on behalf of Los, so I'm able to defend whoever I want to defend. And those people was posting my screenshot, my stuff, personal stuff, person posting stuff that was they was talking stuff to my baby mother and all that types of stuff. So all of that can go and play and backfire on them. The stuff that they think me posting about the truth, me posting real shit. Only way you can get in trouble with a cease and desist if you're lying on somebody. I'm not lying though.
Okay. I agree with Realty TV. Sometimes announcing moves can be to your detriment. Sometimes the art of surprise works better. Let's see. Angela said, I just want to know why Qadree, are you doing it because it's hurting the family? And what about Romika's son? I feel like you've been disrespecting them from day one.
Right. I mean, look, look, at the end of the day, I'm just putting if Jaleesa, that girl who keep on talking about justice for Romika and Qadree need to shut up and all this and that. If her mama duck looking at don't post nothing about Los at all, then you don't hear from me at all. And that's as simple.
Okay. Because you're not kin to Romika, so you're making a big deal. Hey, time to excel. Welcome. Brittany says, so do you feel like you bringing people together to hear the truth by panel hopping?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hey, Miss Josephine, welcome everyone just coming in case I
Because you got to
missed.
think about it. These people, like on that's controlling their panels, they also saying my name. So y'all going back and watching my Facebook page and stuff like that, and making your own assumptions. So I should be able to jump from panel to panel and explain my side or explain how I want to explain it. You know, y'all got y'all right to explain it, and y'all don't have no connection to neither one of these people.
Okay. Hey, Denise, she said, are you a soldier or a sergeant?
Neither.
Neither. Okay. Let's see. Trying to go through questions. All right. So I think I got through a majority of the questions. So you said that possibly this evening, right? You're gonna go live with this
Mhm.
video.
Yeah.
Okay, and so you'll share on your Facebook, and then I guess those that are subscribed to your channel, then they'll be able to see it.
Right. Yeah. I'm gonna make an announcement. I'm gonna tell like everybody tap in on my live. I'm finna tap in on these views. I'm finna go live.
Okay. All right. Any final words?
Nah, no final words. I just, ain't no final words. No.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you coming up. Like I said, I want to clarify he did show his proof that he's been in pictures with Carlos in the
I
group,
got
and so
video too. Y'all ain't give me a chance to do that because I heard somebody was like, "Oh, I don't never see him in none of the videos." Yes, I am. I have dread. I have had dreads before. People don't understand what they even looking for when they looking for me. So they don't
no,
know.
Ebony, I told them you didn't hear me. I was saying Ebony was the one you're on the panel with on Dee's channel a
Right.
lot. The one that says justice for Ramika. No, I had told him earlier. I don't know if you heard me say that.
Okay.
But yes, so that's the key. At this point, I think a lot of people are getting tired of talking about it. Hey D, welcome. I think everyone's just waiting to see what is this video. And
Yeah.
um, I appreciate you coming up. Like I said, thank you for sharing that picture, that proof. Y'all know I'm about proof and evidence. That's why we not we're not saying that she was justified one way or another, because right now it's still a lot of missing pieces.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
let me look at the poll. So those of you who voted in the poll, let's see what y'all said about this unseen footage. So it looks like
They still thinking no footage.
71% says no footage and 29% says yes. So you got a lot of work to do because they don't believe they don't believe it
Right.
yet. So
They
we're
don't
gonna
believe
see.
me, but and then when I go live, they all gonna be there to see.
right. Well, thank you, Q, for coming up. I appreciate it. We'll be
That's
on the lookout.
anytime.
All right. Have a good day. All right, y'all. So we'll see. Y'all said 71% said, I don't believe it. He said neither, Denise. He proving the info and we making our decision. Right. So wait, so you ain't a GD no more? I missed that one. I didn't get a chance to ask him that. Maybe he'll be in the chat to answer that, Freddie. Let's see here. He is the only person who has provided the most info about the characters in this situation. Yeah, whether we believe it or not, I think that's why a lot of people don't mind just asking some questions because who else is out saying something? Okay, I wish Carlos would come on out because maybe we put him to the fire too. We got plenty of questions. See, he can't handle our questions though. He can't manipulate, do all that different stuff. He's not gonna be able to do that. So, like I guess Q said, he the one that come out. He don't care. People going off on him, talking crazy to him, stuff like that. They might feel like they the one that he the one that can handle all that. I don't know. Okay, I'm just basing it off of what he just said. Yeah, it is time to get this out. People will still want to talk to him, so he isn't losing subs. He'll have more channels to hop to. Yeah, no edited version. Right. You're lying. Your baby mama said that you're lying. Okay. We don't believe anything you say. Okay. He answered. Okay. No, not that anymore. Are you in protective custody? How have the content creators allowed him to downplay the original case and make this about him and his crew? Justice for Meats. I'm sick of seeing him on every panel telling all these stories. Well, to be honest, this is about it. Okay, in my opinion, I want to see this is a missing piece to give this part context. If there really is, okay, a video, I want to see that. So I haven't changed my stance. Okay, let me just say that I haven't changed my stance. I wanted to get clarification on some things that he has said. There are still some inconsistencies that I just don't agree with. And so forth. But I wanted to hear it without the interruption. So every channel is their own channel. He has not been up on my platform. Today, really, he came up. We were talking about the picture. That's what he came into the chat, and he was clarifying, talking about this picture. Okay, so this wasn't even, that was something totally separate to me than about Romika. Okay, now we got into that. Look, we talking about the real thing. Like, I want to get into this case. The thing surrounding this is still about justice for Romika. And I even had a whole live early morning when we were talking about some of the other stuff. It's time out for all of that, the playing of the games and it just being about, making up different stuff and all that. It's just, that's not funny. Some stuff's not funny. And people just trying to get to the truth of what happened. So that's my stance. I can't speak for other channels. I can speak for my channel and how I run things over here. And I appreciate everyone's support and you being here. Thank y'all for your questions and being, fair in the chat. Because I know it's tough. Okay. Believe me, I know it's tough. I'm holding my breath. Now I can breathe. Because it's certain stuff, I just be wanting to say. But I also try to watch some stuff that I say too. If y'all understand it, can read between the lines. Hey Becca, he said after 6 p.m. he did show this, y'all. I'll pull this back up. Let's see here. Let's see here. This was the message he had gotten from YouTube, and he posted this yesterday. So the one on the left said, "Congratulations, you've oh Lord, I need my glasses. Lord have mercy." Okay, it says you've unlocked. Hold on, I know what I can do. Let me just make it a little bigger. Unlock streaming. Mobile live streaming gets started by completing a one-time verification. You can stream in 24 hours after verifying. So then he would have had to verify, and then it said ready in 24 hours. Hold tight. We're getting your account ready for live streaming. Okay. So that was through the YouTube, and it is stages on YouTube. Okay, Malika. I wonder that too. All day. Where you go? Now wait a minute. What kind of job? It can't be no jobs happening. Okay, because it's every day all day. Now, y'all, sometimes I'm on, but I'm at work. I got my little earpieces in my ear. Okay. Oh my gosh. Give me the contact. I don't even feel like there's a video. Okay, got you. Let's see here. But wait, didn't Carlos' cousin say last night that Carlos don't really know Qadree? I know I heard that last night. He did say something like that. I don't know if they trying to water it down to make it look like there's no contact between the two. That he's put in, because then that could compromise if he will be a part of an investigation, or he is involved in this as far as being a witness, or if anything, where it make it look like this person is putting it out for you. Who's gonna really say that? You see what I'm saying? Like, we could read between lines and stuff like that, but yeah, I don't think if I was trying to do that, and we trying to, like he said, if he goes down, he was trying to tell us, then hey, other people about to lose a lot of stuff, so it's a lot. At risk. Okay, y'all gotta read between the lines. What that sound like? He goes live in that not the underdecorated. I really think he has another video, but drop it. Okay, so you feel like he does. Okay. Let's see. He is keeping the story alive. I don't think many will be talking as much about it, but don't make it a clown show. Exactly. So you think he's lying, Freddie? Let's see. You want to see it? Okay. Let's see. Hey, DM, welcome. Thank you for joining. I don't know if anyone else wants to come up, share your thoughts, or have on what's taking place so far today. You're welcome to come up, and I put the link in the chat. Yes, of course, sometimes it's not what you say, it's how you say it. Now, that part I agree with, because even on some of these panels and stuff, y'all, it's not what we say, it's just how we say it that can come across nasty to people on the panel and in the chat. Okay, so we just got to know how to communicate. Sometimes that's one art that has been lost. People don't know how to have a civilized conversation. Okay, hello.
Hey,
Hey, Freddie. Welcome. Thank
hey.
you for joining. How are you today?
He was looking for me last night. I couldn't get on Keys Live for nothing in the world.
You have me tickled. Oh my goodness. How
I
are you?
couldn't get online for nothing in the world, baby, because, man, again and again and again, I thank God that it wasn't no fool like you to post any videos of my son, to post any negativity he wants to pull out his tail about my son. I'm just so thankful because I swear y'all probably wouldn't have never met me today. And that's a promise, and that's just how I feel as a mother that has
Right.
lost a child. Like, it's something, it got to be a thin line. Some things you don't do. You understand me? It's just something. I know everybody want to see the video because he been talking about it. He telling y'all how he see a video. Anything he has put out to me has hurted Carlos more than helped him. Then you steady making acts saying, oh, they're sharing stuff about Carlos. They haven't said not two damn things about Carlos, and I'm both of their friends. I'm all their friends on Facebook, to be exact. So
Oh,
stop.
Right.
I don't like that. That bothers me. Then I did make my call yesterday. I found out some interesting things about Mr. Q. That's why I just told you to ask him why he can't go around there. Oh, I don't want to talk about this, but yeah, I know you don't. I know you don't. I know you don't. He's still on here?
He's probably in the chat.
Oh, I
Oh
know
yeah,
you
he's in
don't.
the chat.
Well, I just, I'ma say this. I talked to a big guy, and he said he needs to stop what he's doing. See, it's one thing like y'all doing, y'all having panels, y'all having a conversation. It's not showing videos of this woman laying on the ground like that. That's hard.
Right, right. That's the hard part, especially her family.
Man, that
Telling
did.
you
Do you know the day he shared that video, that did something to me? I'm at work. I work
Right,
at Cook County Hospital, labor delivery, and the women having the baby, and I stepped out, clicked Facebook. I said, "You gotta be joking. You gotta be joking." Like I get people want to see the video. That's a choice. Me losing a child, man, that ain't something you want to see. You don't know what people mental capacity is. You don't know what people thinking in their heads. She still have relatives out here, and they do have a big family.
right. And for those that don't know you, Miss Freddie, can you tell a little bit about what you don't have to go into details of how you know the situation and know him, because they
I
may not have
don't
known
know
you from another
Q.
channel.
Yeah, I don't know Q, but I do know Ramika. I've been knowing Ramika since she was in sixth grade at McKay Grammar School. So I stayed in the area. I stayed over there for some years. I originally came from over there and moved to the low end. You feel me? So it's like him, I've never heard of him. Never heard of him. And when I'm hearing of him, when I'm asking people about him, I'm not getting a pretty picture like he the man. Who? Boy, now why you sitting up that line? You the man or who? You the one they run to. Come on now. Come on. Now you overplaying your part. Now you overplaying your part. I don't want to put your business out there on social media, but I'm gonna wait till you do the video, cause it's deeper than just y'all wanting to see the video. It's really people in the background like, man, he better not put, cause this is a family that lost their child. I heard him say yesterday they put videos like that out all the time. Boy, I ain't never in my life seen a man drag the family for 30 days and 30 nights. I've never witnessed that on Facebook. And majority of the time, I don't know what state you from, but I'm noticing a lot of Chicago generation. I see them talking about a dead person in a disrespectful way. But I've never seen the person carry on like he's carrying on. It made me feel like it's just something personal with Ramika. I won't say he Carlos' friend. I have no opinion about Carlos. I can only go by what I'm being told and that he loved Ramika. Or I can't say nothing bad about him, but I'm still in agreement to Holly being locked up. Because she didn't have to die like that.
Right. I
She
agree.
didn't have to lose her life. And from
Mhm.
my understanding, she got shot in the face first. So I don't know until I guess they waiting for the autopsy. I'm not for sure. But from my understanding, she got hit under her chin. So I can't quote. I don't want to quote because I done heard 50 stories and I promise you I was at the funeral. But with this dude, I get what the auntie's saying because I done been in her shoes. And I'm so thankful. I say this every day, every time he gets to talking. I'm like, Lord, I'm just so thankful that I didn't no fool, because I'm going to say fool, even play with me like that. Because I'm from off the low end. I stay on the low end. I stay actually where it happened at. So, again, like, respectfully, I get people want to see the video. That'll shut everybody mouth. But no matter what, I'm at a point. I wouldn't give a damn if she smacked her. I don't care. You pulled the gun to a fight.
Right. That part. Yeah. I think it's more so just and I agree with what Denise just said. She said the video would kind of have the truth, and if that's what we're asking for, the truth,
Yeah,
if that provides more context, we don't want to see anything graphic. And I think he said it wouldn't show the graphic part of her being unalive, but there are no other details that have been shared with the public or
yeah.
even with the family, because even when the cousin, I don't want to say which one, I don't know if it was the auntie or the cousin, one of them said that some of the things they're finding out is even through keys, you know what I'm saying?
They
So
finding out, and let me say this to that, and a lot of stuff being said on the streets. So you gotta actually be in Chicago to know that.
mm,
I can freely walk through Chicago. I don't have an enemy. Yes, I used to be a gang member. Yes, I used to, be on the bad girl side once upon a time in my life, and I had to go through some things to say, hey, this not what I want. But at the same token, it's a lot that's being said in the streets of Chicago. So
got
I'm pretty sure they hearing a lot of stuff which is confusing them.
right,
And then you got this person that's, to me, you instigating. You instigating. He said some stuff on Keys Live. I want to get to that. I want to get to that. Because until you walk in their shoes, you will never understand. I be on their pages. They might talk, but now they ain't said nothing about Carlos in a long time. But what other people share, they shouldn't be condemned for that. I don't know how nobody got his ID, none of that stuff. That was a little deep. But again, you started it. You started it. You started it from the beginning. These people, she couldn't even get in the damn grave. She didn't even have a funeral and you was going in. The day that this young lady passed, the day of her funeral, this man came on there talking about her mama crying them fake ass tears like, man, that did something to me. That did something to me. Like, how dare you? You don't
and
even know Miss Tina. I
right.
didn't, yeah, so it's a lot that he been doing, but he started it.
And I think
Me, go ahead.
he was saying too, because like today I had never heard that part about them, kind of if Carlos goes down, it's kind of like a bad situation for a lot of people. I'm
For
trying to
who? Well, who?
of those that group of people. And so I guess like when some of the other stuff is being put out and they are seeing how people are talking, they're trying to change
Okay, so let me
people's
ask you something.
opinions, but
If
that's not,
I
I mean,
get that, but let me ask you something. Let me ask you a question, open book.
mhm.
If you listen to somebody tell you something like that, it's gonna be a group effect if he go to jail. What that sound like to you?
Oh, I know what it sounds like. I'm just trying not to say
So
certain.
again, he making him look bad. That's all I'm saying. Because for me to listen to that, like I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. My guy was he the muscle, like for real, for real.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, hey, it's what it was. He had these buildings, but what I'm saying to you, I know the definite. I mean, you making him look bad, like he's some type of street thug out here gang banging and toting guns. You feel me? You not even like that. Don't make sense to me. If he go, that's gonna affect a lot of people around him. Who? Because from my understanding, he not that type of cat. From my
Right. That's
understanding,
what
he
I'm
don't
like.
gang bang.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
If
if
they
you ain't in the
saying how to
streets
treat it.
affiliated with nothing, it shouldn't affect the goddamn thing. I'm not saying Carlos going to jail. I'm not saying that. Because I don't know. But Holly needs to go. He
Yes.
ain't gotta go. She need to go. But so I'm not understanding his standpoint. That's why I told you to ask his ass. I'm all in the comments. So now you ain't a GD no more? Because I'm going to put it out there. So now you
Who
not a
said
GD no
no
more.
in the chat?
Because
So
I'm asking them.
I
You
don't
not a
know.
GD no more. So you retired from the streets, as you say. You ain't been around somebody in 4, 5, whatever y'all had a disagreement, as you say. Why can't you call your friend, go these people that you got in this picture, and go kick it with them? Hey, y'all, we need to, because I got friends I've been friends with for years, 30 years. I don't care. They drink, smoke, whatever they do. That don't got shit to do with me. How they live their life, long as when we amongst one another, we doing the right thing. They lifestyle, that don't got nothing to do with me. Nothing. I be at all type of picnics, low end picnics, parties, everything. I be regrouping with a lot of people I ain't seen you in years. Like, I'm confused at what he's saying.
Right. Well, we're gonna see. So, do you think there's another video?
At this point, it don't even matter. Cause you know what? Ramika ain't coming back.
Right. That part.
Ramika not coming back. Me again, man. I thank God I'm not standing in her family's shoes. I've stood in them shoes, but I'm not in the shoes to a person that's just so demise. Like, you, not demise. You just, I don't know, and I be trying to want to ask him, like, what's wrong? Like, what's the real deal? What's the issue? Are you trying to redeem yourself? Like, what did you do out here in these streets that's so bad that you got to redeem yourself this way? Because it's something else that's going on. It got to
Definitely.
be.
I agree.
It got to be. It's no way me and my homie get into it. My homie get in the situation, and to quote, I have had homies involved in murder and all that. But it's no way my homie get involved in something and I get this deep into it. Once they say, "Oh, well, this what happened," hey, well, you know what? I'm gonna pray for you. I'm not a lawyer and I'm not God. I'm not gonna get this deep. And I just feel like my inside guts, but I gotta do my research. I ain't done. But my insides is telling me it's something else going on. Like, are you trying to prove your friendship again with them? Because if so, just go have a conversation. Show us a video of all y'all kicking it and drinking and whatever. Show us a video of that. Show us you in the room with all of them, Los, all of them. Y'all chilling. Y'all bond is back together. Y'all friendship is back. Like, you're not making sense to me. Oh, we don't have to rekindle our friendship. Well, what the hell is you trying to prove? What are you trying to prove? You lied on Keys and said you didn't even make a whole YouTube page dedicated to Romika. You did. You did. That's what I'm saying. I just feel like me. I've been out in these streets since I was 16 years old. I witnessed a lot of stuff in my time. I'm not gonna lie. I done been shot at, all type of stuff. I've never witnessed, understand it. I really want to understand his point. That's why I'm telling. I just feel like it's just something else going on. I don't want him to deflect. I don't want him to be screaming and hooping and hollering at me. What is it?
And I think that's one of the questions that
What
a lot
is
of
it?
people are
Because
wondering.
ain't nobody said shit about Carlos on social media. I haven't said nothing about, I never said anything about Carlos. I don't know Carlos to talk about Carlos. But do I believe Holly needs to go to jail? Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
Well, I
Definitely.
appreciate you coming up today
Him,
and sharing your
I don't
thoughts with
know.
us.
I just feel it's more.
Right. I do too. I
I got
definitely
some
do.
nephews that's bad as hell out here too. Like, for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? And they not even finna get on Facebook and do what he doing. I got some good nephews. I have sons. They like, man, ain't nobody getting on Facebook doing all that, making videos, doing that. That's like a disrespect. It's like you mocking her.
Right.
Like, you say you love her. That's what you say. But with a friend like him, who needs an enemy? It's just something more to him. See, I'm off work today so I can get down to the phone calls I need to get down to. Cause I got to make some calls. I got to see what's to him. What's to him. And like I said, I know a lot of people. A lot of people off this low end, a lot of people that know him. And I just gotta make calls because I'm trying, because he put it like this. On social media, it ain't too much he really can show you about him, no way. But if you is Los friends, all y'all cool, y'all need to have a reunion today. Show us that. Show us the world. You going around all of them from out 68. What is that? Over there by Prairie. Go over there and be cool. Let's have that video. Let's have that video. Cause we ain't gonna sit up and say all these guys is all in the streets. Because from my understanding, again, Los ain't even that type of character. He ain't in no streets. You just described uh Los as being someone powerful. You just described him as someone that if something happens to him, a whole lot of people, the word, what did he say, will be affected by or
In a sense.
hurt a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
It might hurt a lot of people. Honestly, I don't think Los is going to jail. The auntie said they love Los. These are people that been around each other for 10, 11 years. So you know they got some type of feelings for him. I just don't understand him. He's who I have a problem with. That's why I got to do my street research. And open book, I will email you when I get the evidence.
Okay, please do. Okay.
Can you hear me?
I appreciate that. Please do. Let me know. Because I'm curious.
Hello?
I can hear you. Can you hear me? Uh-oh. Something happened. Okay, who else backstage? Let's see. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
You
So
back.
look, I just wanted to clarify some stuff Miss Freddie was saying because I haven't had the time to speak to her. I have seen her talk stuff about me on different panels and stuff like that. So I want to clarify some stuff about. She asked me, did I know her husband, Big Reese? Yes, I do know him.
Okay.
That is the same person that heard about a shooting finna happen on our block. He came to us like, man, I got y'all back. I got a gun for y'all. Woo. And then we like, all right, bet, go get the gun. Grab the gun for us. So he went to the trunk of his car to get the gun out, and the shooters pulled up, and they started shooting at us. And he was sitting right there looking and watching. He just ran. As soon as the shooters left, he ran too. So I'm just like, I know Reese from being in the stateway building, in the project buildings. I used to look up to Reese. He used to look like one of them guys that I thought was running the projects, but he was really one of the goofies from the projects. The lady that she trying to say that keeps saying all this disrespectful stuff, she really speaking like that because her son got killed and she don't have justice for him. So that's why she trying to speak crazy about the stuff that I got going on. Like, ma'am, you can't put your same situation in the same shoes as Romika because your son was a gangbanger.
Well, I think she's saying also, though, she's trying to say like she wouldn't want anyone putting out videos from disparaging like her son, like putting out these older videos showing him acting a certain way or doing certain things, which is what.
Right, but she don't understand. She don't understand that it's bigger stuff going on right now that people don't see.
People don't understand. That's what I'm saying. That's why I think a lot of people have a problem with it because it's something that is not known, and people are trying to figure out what is your purpose in doing this part. You see what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, right. And that's something they never gonna understand. Even if I tell them, they still gonna say I'm lying and all this and that. So it just don't make sense.
Well,
then to clarify another thing.
What is it then?
I can't talk about certain stuff on the internet. I can't talk about certain things because it really don't have nothing to do with it, but it do. You know what I'm saying? Like it don't, but it do. So certain things I can't say on the internet. and I'm not gonna let nobody emotions, get the best to try to make me say something that I'm supposed to say. Like, if y'all can't see it's a bigger picture behind me doing this, and y'all just think I'm clout chasing and all that, then I don't know what to tell them. And then for another thing, for them to say like, oh, he said that like Los was a powerful person when I said that when I said a lot of people gonna lose out. Like, Los is a guy that he's a stand-up guy. He take care of his family, and he look out for his sisters and look out for his brothers and shit like that. So that's the people I'm talking about gonna lose out if he go down. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not talking about no street shit. Los is not dishing shit out. He's not a drug dealer. He's not none of that shit. He's a square, but he's still cool as guy because he's a ladies man, you know?
And Miss Freddie said her son was not a gangbanger.
Man, a lot of people don't want to.
We're gonna respect that.
Look, if she said out her own mouth that she was in the gang and her son was killed, you don't think she was in the gang?
Not
Her
saying
baby daddy Reese, the guy Reese, was in a gang. How was he not in the gang and he was killed? That don't make sense.
well, that I mean, just because if you have parents, though, that doesn't mean you have to do the same thing that your parents are doing
Right,
necessarily.
but her son was a gangbanger, unknown gangbanger.
Okay, well, we're gonna go with what the
And I
mom.
promise you, if I know her son name, I will pull him up and show y'all the stuff that she said that he don't do. I bet you I can, cause I definitely know her husband that that's what made me want to come back and speak. Like, ma'am, you've been saying all this stuff about me. You don't know me. You say you don't know me, but you know I'm from the Trey Ball and all this. They way like, how you don't know me, but you know of me? Like, that don't make sense. Like, she saying all this crazy stuff about me posting up that picture, standing on the side. Somebody, I'm gonna get killed doing all this and that. Like, she gotta calm down. She gotta calm down. I just she gonna
She said
no.
he got unalived on his day off from a 40-hour a day job.
That don't mean he wasn't no gangbanger. And they weren't trying to catch him.
Okay, so what we gonna do? Look, I'm gonna go with his mama saying I don't want to continue on that
Right, but what I
conversation.
say, what I say, still be up in the smoke, right? Still up in the air, right?
Huh? What did you say?
I'm saying like the stuff that I be saying is still up in the smoke. Y'all still question it, but you
Oh yeah,
saying because you saying if just because she's the mother and she's
so
saying it that you're gonna believe it, right?
no, my thing is that's different. That's his mom. You're this for a man that you're not even talking to or haven't talked to in 3, 4, 5 years. You don't know his motives, things of that sort, what he was really doing there that day,
That's
all of
not
that. But you're
true
on the
though. That's
defense
not
for him.
that's not true. That's not true. Just because you're not verbally speaking to a person, that doesn't mean you don't see what's happening to them. That don't mean you don't see what's happening in their relationship. That don't mean you hear one of your guys call you and say, "Man, guess what just happened with folks ass and his baby mama." Whoa. Like, that don't mean I don't hear these things. That don't mean me and Los is not walking past each other and practically bumping shoulders and just not talking. That doesn't mean that. That doesn't mean I don't know nothing about him. You know what I'm saying? Like, people gotta understand, I'm just not talking to Los. That doesn't mean I haven't seen him. That doesn't mean I haven't been in the same room as him. That doesn't mean I haven't none new that's been happening to him or none of that.
Okay,
That doesn't
so
mean.
tell me this. So, for example, you said that y'all may have been in the same room together. What do y'all do if y'all in the same room together? Y'all just act like the other is not there?
Let's say if we're gonna be in the same room together, 9 times out of 10 it's gonna be a party or something. So at the same time, like, I can be interactive with everybody else but him.
That's weird though. If you're helping someone, do you understand how that seems
But that's
awkward
still
and
my
weird to
brother,
like,
though. I don't have to turn my back on him because me and him not speaking to each other. That doesn't mean I have to turn my back on him. I'm still one of the most vocalist people in my group of friends. So at the end of the day, I'm not gonna change who I am because what I'm saying, it's Los. I'm not, what I'm saying? Like, if this was going through with anybody else, I would jump up and speak for them the same exact way.
okay. All right. So, all right. I'll let you come up to get that out, but I'm gonna have to drop you. I'm almost about to get off.
All right, that's cool. I
Okay.
just want to talk to Miss Freddie.
All right. Have a good day. All right. So, let's see. Da, 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 da. I thought blank. He hadn't seen him in 5 years. Yeah, 3, 4, 5. I mean, that would be awkward to be in a room with someone that you've been defending or trying to make things look a certain type of way for, and then when y'all in the same room, you don't say anything. Like, I don't know. It's given uh Charlie's Angel. Y'all know that Charlie is always there, but you just never see him. It's like that's what they're making it seem like. Los is always around, but you just never see him. Like, what kind of mess is that? We see each other, but we don't say nothing. I'm just not getting that part. Okay, I'm just not. And Miss Freddie, believe me, you don't even have to explain. I truly, you have my condolences. I didn't want to continue with that line of conversation because it can be very triggering for you as well. We believe you, yes, you as mother, okay? And so I understand. I'm so sorry for that. I really am. Let's see. He's seen him at the crime scene. Hey, Tape Forever, welcome. The vitriol he has for Mika is disheartening for me. Yeah. All right. So y'all make sure you tap that like button. Also, let's see. Lowe's can't afford a PR team, so he said okay, ciao. Make sure y'all hit that like button. I want to thank everyone for tuning in today. Um, Make sure you tap the like button. If you have not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell because you never know when I'm going to go live. Also, if you would like to be an open book member, because we do talk about things just with our members only. There are posts and things that I share with them as well, exclusive benefits. You can click the join button or the link that's in the bio to also become a member. Also, special shout out to my sis Shelly Shells, the mod in the building today. And also special thanks to all of the members that are lit up in green in the chat. But thank you all so much for tuning in today. Until next time, y'all have a great day. Bye-bye.
You just flip through truth with the open book. If you felt that heat, like share and stay locked in. Another chapter done, but we far from finished. Truth on the mic, yeah, we handle business. Real talk, no fluff, just facts and fire. From the book to the block, we taking it higher. The open book, every voice matters, every lie shatters. Catch you next page.